Hello, YouTube land. Back again. Share from Voices Behind the Wall asked creators to create a plea for the person that took Summer, so that's what I'm doing. And I want to start by saying that it's obvious to everyone why somebody would take her. She is a wonderful little girl. She's very beautiful and spirited and sweet. And maybe you thought you were doing the right thing. Maybe you thought her life would be better. But I think you can see from the things that have come to pass that it didn't make anything better. Nothing is better for anyone. There are people that love that little girl all over the world. And they're not going to stop. They won't quit looking for her. We're never going to quit looking. This won't go away. We're always going to be looking for her. Maybe you didn't think it through. You know, whoever's responsible for this, you'll never be right with God until you tell the truth. God will not grant you forgiveness as long as you hold the secret and keep it to yourself. And that goes for anyone that knows it. Anyone that knows it. If you have family that knows and they don't tell, God won't forgive them either. The people that you care for and love that are no longer here, that you want to see in eternity more than anything, you will not be granted that until you bring Summer home, until you tell the truth. There will be no eternity of peace for you and no forgiveness. Not from anyone. This affects more than just Summer and just you. She has brothers that were left to watch her. They were told to watch her. If that little girl never comes back, do you think those boys will ever be the same? Do you think they'll ever forgive themselves? There's 3 of them, and they all have their whole lives ahead of them. And by holding this and keeping it a secret, you are going to damn them to a life of misery, and it's your responsibility. If you know what happened and you're not responsible, you need to come forward. There's nothing wrong with reporting to law enforcement something like a kidnapping or worse. This, I know there's a lot of drug culture up there, but this isn't part of that we don't snitch rule does not apply when you go past that stuff. When you hurt people, when you take children, no one should cover for you or lie for you. And if they do, they won't be forgiven until they tell the truth either. If you did this for some kind of heroic reason, people take that into consideration. They will. You can't keep it a secret. You can't lie about it. And you can't make all these people worry and wonder every day and pray to God for the answer when you hold the answer. Everyone knows what's right and wrong. And you know that's not okay to take a child that's not yours. There's no way it isn't. It doesn't matter what you think of our parents. That's not your decision. God gave them those kids. It's not anyone's place to take them away like that. It's not. You need to think about the boys. That's really important here. Those boys. They'll have long lives ahead of them. And if this was some kind of accident and the parents are covering it up to protect their other children, you got to remember you have 3 children. You cannot make them carry this. They cannot carry this. Whether it's the parents or it's somebody else, the feelings of responsibility that they will all share, whether they're responsible or not, will ruin their lives. It will ruin their lives. And not only will you have Summer on your hands, you will have them on your hands as well. To knowingly ruin the lives of children when you could fix it by telling the truth. You got to do it. It's the only option you have to. If you turn yourself in, people will go lighter on you. People will go lighter on you. They'll appreciate you coming forward and ending everyone's worry. You're obligated to. You're obligated to. If the person involved was underage, hiding it will make it worse in the long run. If it doesn't get found out for a couple years, they can be tried as an adult and be put into the system with adults. It is important this is addressed properly and immediately, whatever the case is. Too much chaos is being caused by it. Can't you see that taking her has set everything so off balance and everyone's so off balance, and all of that's your responsibility. Maybe you didn't realize that was going to happen when you did it, but it's your responsibility. And you're going to have to make it right. You have to. You don't have a choice. This life isn't the only one you have to worry about. It is not. The place in hell for people that harm children or separate them from their mothers, I'm sure is a very horrible place. You need to come forward. Call anonymously and say what happened. Drop her off somewhere. If God willing, she's still alive. Be easy to do those things. If you want, there's a reward. Tell your mama to turn you in. Call your mama and tell her to turn you in so she can get the money. You could help your family and do the right thing. And it's what you should do. We all love her. We're all going to keep loving her. It won't go away until you make it right. It's your responsibility. Do the right thing. Do right by her.